whenever, wherever you may be watching. This is Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, and my name is Roderick Chappelle. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, this is a channel of a family of folks who are trying to move from a city urban environment to a more rural country living, being more self-sustaining, more self-sufficient, and eventually get to the point where we can purchase another property and get off the grid completely. Now, we are, hello, who's that? Jane, good morning, Jane. For those that are new, we just purchased a small little farm right at about 3 acres. And it's funny, I just had a conversation where I was talking to somebody, and it's like, what kind of animals you got? So I was rattling off, I'm like, well, we have like 53 chickens, 4 ducks, 1 turkey, about 60 fish, 5 dogs, and we have a new addition. We have a new boar goat. New boar goat. And he is huge. He's full grown. And this sucker probably weighs anywhere between 90 to 100 pounds. I mean, it's a big boy. And yeah, new additions. So I talked to one of my friends that, you know, they're gonna come out and visit with us Saturday, and it's like, we want to gather the eggs. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. Yeah, the fish we have an outside aquarium. So when we first moved in, I went and bought like 30 goldfish. We already had probably about that many, plus koi. So I just bought a whole bunch of them. Congrats on the goat. I don't know about this congrats on the goat. This goat is a show goat, well, a former show goat, and he's got all kind of personality. Now, he is beautiful. I mean, he prance around and trots around like he's a show goat, and he acts like it too. This dude is spoiled. I don't even know if he's spoiled. He's something else. Good morning. Just dropped in for a minute. Hey, good morning. So yeah, he's something else. But I wanted to talk with you guys just for a few minutes about, and I know we've been working on mindset for weeks now. And it's funny how, you know, our channel has changed. You know, it used to be, you know, all about just, you know, living a plant-based lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, and I tried to change the name. That didn't work for us. But I really want to help. I want to help you guys, because I know a lot of you guys are trying to get where we are right now. And I know a lot of you guys are trying to buy land. You're trying to get off the grid. You're trying to do some of the things that you see us do and have done in a relatively short period of time. Having said that, the only difference between Roderick and you guys is I have the mindset that when I make up in my mind I'm going to do something, it clicks and I make it happen. That's number one. Number two, I don't have any kind of quit or let up or give up. And then number three, I think I know some secret sauces that you guys are not practicing that I'm trying to give you. All right. And if you listen and you apply what I teach, you know, and for a minute there I was like, man, my channel's not growing and we're not keeping up with, you know, this person and that person. And I thought about it. I was like, why worry about that silly stuff? Because other channels are out there teaching you doom and gloom, and you need to go and buy this and buy that and such and such. And I'm gonna help you guys get where you're trying to go. I'm gonna help you get what you're trying to get in life. And yes, this is a, you know, underline, this is a prepping channel. It's funny because I caught myself going shopping this weekend. I went out to the garage and I picked up, probably, if I had to go to the grocery store and buy what I picked up that's in my garage. Yeah, and all I did was picked up a bunch of canned goods and some rice, which that's a whole nother story. And I had a bunch of rice that got damaged. I'm not even gonna talk about how it got damaged and why it got damaged, but I knew better, and now I truly know better, and I'll leave it at that. But anyway, yeah, I just refuse to just spew out doom and gloom just to get views and just to get ratings and just to move up, because I feel that if I give you guys the people that that come in, if I give you what you need, then I'm doing my job. It's funny, I had, a lot of you guys know I'm from Texas, and this weekend Texas got bombarded with like a blizzard. And I had one cousin of mine who's a faithful watcher of this channel. I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, but she knows who I'm talking about. She texted me this weekend. It made my heart feel so good. I'm past the doom and gloom. After 3 gloom videos, I unsubbed from them. I do not blame you, because it's not all about that. Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility of an EMP strike right now. And what you gonna do? Well, first of all, I'm stranded. I don't have a horse with me. I don't have a e-bike. I don't have a bicycle in the back. Now I gotta hoof it to my house, and I'm probably 15 miles away from home. So if an EMP strikes happen right now, we're all screwed. All right, done deal. Fortunately, I have my multi-tool on me. I got some mouthwash, and I'm sure I got some water in this truck somewhere. Done deal. I'll go right here to the store. I got plenty of cash on me. I'll be like, hey, give me a case of water, and I guess I have to steal one of their push carts. Whatever. So I've gotten to the point where I'm over that. I'm over the politics. I'm over the doom and gloom. I'm over all that crap, and I'm not, because that's not life. That's truly not life. Those are a whole bunch of fictitious fantasy world. What could happen? Really, I mean, realistically, can they happen? Yes. Plus, we have our food and items. Yeah, if you've been following me any amount of time, we talk about prepping. But if you've been following me any amount of time, you should go back and watch the previous videos from a year and a half, 2 years ago, when we talked about basics of prepping. I think that's the title of some of those videos. And I'm not going to revisit things. But anyway, back to my cousin. She texted me. She was like, "Hey, Roger, thank you so much for your channel, because I learned so much by watching you. And people used to laugh at me, mainly my family, for going out and getting propane tanks and getting extra food and this and that and such and such and such." She's like, "But who's laughing now?" And I had to give her, I applaud you right now, cousin. Good for you. You get an applaud and you get a thumbs up. Speaking of which, y'all hit the thumbs up button for me. You get a thumbs up because you listened, and not only did you listen, but you went out and you took action. Because I talked to another family member this weekend, and I was like, "What's wrong with you?" "We don't have any power." I'm like, "Well, where are you?" "I'm underneath the covers right now. I'm still in bed." And it was like 3 in the afternoon. And it's cold outside. It's like, 10 degrees outside. And, they were totally unprepared, which is cool. You live however you want to live. But none of us, have the excuse of, well, I didn't know, or I don't have, whatever, because, yeah, whatever. Yes, I applaud to the Texas preppers. Stop watching TV, too much negativity. Yeah, I mean, and I don't even know what's going on in the world, because I stopped listening to the news. I've turned the radio off. If it doesn't have anything that's dealing with me advancing my life and my family's life forward, I don't listen to it anymore. Because to be honest with y'all, it's BS. It really is. I mean, really, if you look at the grand scheme of things, if you're watching and listening to things that are not helping you personally advance in your life, and that could be prepping right now, it could be anything. If it's not helping you and your family advance, why waste your time on it? And I was on a channel this past week, and I was watching, somebody I respect, somebody I love, and I was like, yeah, I just can't do that with my channel anymore. I'm not gonna sit here and read you guys a bunch of news articles about doom and gloom and what's about to happen and all that kind of. Ask you, stop watching TV. Okay, actually, right now I'm concentrating on financial silver, BTC, etc. By the way, congratulations All you BTC miners and collectors, BTC went over 50,000 this morning. So congratulations. We are off to the races. And for those of you who want to learn how to mine, get with me, email me, plantbasedhomesteadprep@gmail. I will be glad to help you get into mining. If you want to invest where someone else actually trades your Bitcoins for you and you get a guaranteed interest rate, hit me up. I got that too. So yes, very, very exciting. I love waking up and seeing my account go woo to the moon. You know, I mean, that's beautiful. I'm waiting for us to get to like 55 G's. I'm gonna take some profits and put them in another place. And some experts are saying, BTC is going to hit 100,000 before the end of the year. Some experts are saying it's going to hit 350,000. We still got the rumor that Apple is going to buy $5 billion. I'm telling y'all, I think Apple's already done it. I'm gonna be straight up and honest. I think Apple has already bought the $5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and I truly believe that other companies have bought too. We as the public just don't know it yet. But if you're in, and if you're in heavy like some of you guys that I know, get ready, because it's about to be fun on the other side. It's fun making money. We used to say that when I was in can't remember what company I was in. It was like, it's fun making money. And it is. It truly is. It's fun making money, y'all. I gotta meet this guy real quick. Y'all hold on a sec. Well, not hold on. I'm just gonna turn around real quick. I picked the worst place in the world to turn around, didn't I? Oh, that's neat. That's a neat little storage unit. I could build that. In like 45 minutes. 269 bucks is not bad though for a steel little. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. It's a little steel unit right here. Bam. It's small though. What's that, brother?
Like a little storage.
Yeah, a little storage unit. I can build that in 40 minutes.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't been too bad. Though.
That's good.
Only thing stole and Nelson keep calling talking about a lock on the
Storm door.
No, I already put that up there.
What now? On his room?
On the closet door. So they won't steal his coats.
Put your stuff in your room.
That's what I said. I said, man, that ain't no emergency.
It's not an emergency.
Yeah. The car about 4 times.
Oh, he'll do that.
Yeah, Dole and Harriet Street, they called on Valentine's Day.
For what?
Nothing really. She said the toilet was stopped up on Harriet.
Uh-huh.
I go there. I'm like, yo, ain't nothing wrong with the toilet. She's pretty fine to me. She's like, nah, it keeps stopping up. I was like,
well, they ain't stopped up now.
Yeah, I said, you don't be putting no food or nothing in there, dude. She's like, no. I'm like, that's a lie, because I seen the cereal closed before I went.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So that's what it is. She was putting all that shit in there and it got clogged up.
Yep. And what Thole called for?
She said her bed
Helen.
broke.
Helen.
No. Helen called the first time about the light and the lamp.
In the lamps?
Yeah.
We don't do lights and lamps.
That's what I said. I said, I don't think we provide y'all lamps and stuff. Yes, y'all do. I was like, you know what?
Lord have mercy. They crazy.
Yeah. I see why the dude was like, yeah, you gotta excuse me, you gotta have it lit up like the 4th of July.
That's what he said.
I went through there last night because they called it, they had they burnt some shit in the stove, smoked out.
Yeah.
Went over there, motherfucker, man. There no smoke. All the alarms, dude's like, yeah, I fixed the alarm. I don't know why she called you, man. But she called anyway.
Yeah.
Come on, her bed was broke. Whatever she was.
That ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, but that ain't gonna.
That's your bed.
Yeah. That's what I told her. I said, your bed. You took the ball. Because the way that shit sitting in the slot,
Yeah.
hey, you can jump on that motherfucker. Ain't no way. You know, because it's one of the metal ones.
Uh-huh.
And it's only got a slot for the two teeth.
Right. When you slapping in there,
so
yeah.
if you had to jump up and down on that or take it off yourself, that shit ain't just gonna slide on.
That still ain't got nothing to do with us.
And the heaviest shit is,
Oh yes, sir.
shit. That motherfucker ain't sliding on. That's why I said, you know what, all right.
Uh-huh. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's all
Cool, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bro.
Catch you later.
All right.
All right, y'all. How to Garden channel. Let me see here. What y'all talking about? I will check it out. Where's How to Garden? Hey, How to Garden. Is she still here? Well, I tell you, folks just come on my channel and just promote their own stuff all the time. Huh? Oh, goodness. Let's see, you have sun and no ice. Yep. Sun and no ice. Hello. You're located Ashley. Ashley's up in Maryland. We've gotten away from that too. We used to when we come in, we tell everybody where we were and all that kind of stuff. And y'all know I don't have a problem with you promoting your channels. I don't really personally care because it's enough for everybody. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the day. I got work orders I need to take care of. Yeah, I'm still here. How's it going? Hey, How to Garden. How you been? I haven't seen you in so long. Missed you. Thank you for coming back home. I posted a link because I am working on my garden. I'm just messing with you. It's all good. Yeah, look, when you guys come in, if you got channels that can help the group, by all means, just be respectful about it. Don't come in and be like, hey, get off this live and come over to mom. I'm about to do a live right now. Don't do that, because some people have some people have definitely, it's funny how when you start things, which that there's no patent on anything, but I just think it should be some level of respect when you know that somebody is doing something or was doing it before you even thought about doing it, and then you do the same thing at the same time. That's my thing right there. So it's all good. Been busy with kids and work and all. I understand, but I'm gonna tell you guys, when people do things to upset you or get under your skin or whatever, I'm gonna tell you the best revenge is to live well. The best revenge. That is such a true statement. The best revenge is to live well. And it's so funny how, I look at folks and people have tried to set traps. They copy others all the time. Yeah, I mean, people have copied things that we do on this channel, whatever, and they've made it more successful. But I'm just not gonna do some of the things that I was willing to do before. I love you guys. I like our drive time, and that's why I don't come in the evening. Because that's my family time. That's my video gaming time. That's my time with Jennifer. That's my time with the dogs. That's my time. I'm just not willing to do it anymore. I got a life. Literally have a life. And especially since I left the church, all my evenings are free now. Every one of my evenings is free. Every evening. And I'm loving it. I didn't realize, but for 7 years, I have worked 7 days a week. And for the last 3 weeks, I've only been working this regular, my regular job. And this girl's got on shorts. That's how warm it is. Who's calling me? All right, y'all hold on. Jennifer's calling. Okay, sorry guys. I mean, that was Jennifer calling me, and she has done some stuff that I would have preferred her not to do, which is let the goat out. I had locked him up in his own personal little pen this morning, and she went out there to go check on him, of course, and he got out. And now she needs me to come home and put him back, since she claims up and down I am his person, which he kind of loves me a little bit. I don't know why, but this is farm life. I just would have preferred her to just do what I had done, which was not let him out, period, out of anything. And it's really no rush for me to get back. I'm gonna go do some of my regular checks on my houses, Then I go home, maybe for lunch, because I literally just started working like 2 hours ago. But yeah, hopefully she's learned her lesson. But I did stop at the feed store this morning and I bought a new bucket for him because he well, our goat can't escape. You have to let him out. And the way we got him, he has his own like stable area. Then inside of that, enclosed in that is a gated area, gated fenced area. Then there's a perimeter fence around most of the yard, and then there are fences on. I mean, that's why we bought this place, because there's so many fences. So yeah, it's amazing and wonderful that, you know, we have so many fences. So I'm not really worried about him, because he's in a safe area where he can't really get involved in anything and hurt anything. He can't. He's friendly with the chickens, so you know he's not gonna hurt them. I'm really not worried about it. I knew that she would go out there and do something that she probably shouldn't have done, which is let the goat out. Which is fine, you know. And I'm looking for I really like another couple of goats. I really want some pick me goats. I want a boy and I want a girl, because of course I want to breed them and then have babies. And then people love baby goats. This is some crazy stuff. Went to an auction this weekend and they had baby goats up there still on the bottle, which I think people are crazy for this. They're crazy. But you don't know what you don't know. These baby goats were like, I think the first batch were less than a week old, and then the last one, yeah, we got to go. The last one was, I think it was 4 days old. So, and these goats are on the bottle, which means you got to bottle feed them for like 8, 9, 10 weeks. And it's like having a baby. I mean, literally like having a baby. We don't have a baby. We got a grown goat. Goats turn out to be a bad idea for me. Yeah, I've always loved goats. I've always had goats. Never had a problem. Just gotta have the right infrastructure for them. If not, they'll make your life a living hell. They really truly will. So anyway, he keeps turning over his water, because all I did was just cut a Lowe's bucket and I made that into his water container, and that was just temporary. So I bought him a new bucket today, and I gotta get some larger washers. I should have stopped at Lowe's right there where I was at and got some larger washers. I'm sure I got some at home somewhere, just don't want to look for them. And then I'm just gonna drill this little clip diggy do. I'm gonna drill this clippity diggy into the wall, and then I'm just gonna use the handle and then lock the bucket into this clip. So once I do that, he should not be able to turn that over anymore. And this dude drinks water like crazy. I mean, he slurps it like he's really drinking, like I know. And I guess I never noticed and watched a goat drink water before. I've had goats for years. I thought they lapped it up like a dog. They ate my infrastructure. Oh my goodness. The only thing I don't like about this goat is that he suffers from being alone anxiety. I mean, he's been around, other goats all his life, so him coming to us and then we locking him up at night, or we go out there and check on him and then we leave and he just starts crying like crazy. I don't like that. Oh, it's an Ace Hardware right here. I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware and grab me a couple of washers. Yep. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. But I think once I get him a companion or two, I think he'll be okay. I'm hoping he'll be okay, because him bellowing out like he's doing, it's not gonna work for me long term. Yeah, I don't like that. I like for my animals to keep as quiet as possible. And even though we're living on a farm and people know we have animals and stuff, I try not to disturb our neighbors. Even though our neighbors are like so far away, they probably, well, I know my next door neighbor. I know he can hear. But like the neighbors on my other side, they're pretty far, and then my neighbors in the back, they love it anyway. So it's all good. But yeah, we got a goat this weekend. We got to talk to, well, Jennifer got conned into rescuing this goat that was supposed to have been $25 that ended up costing me $75. But for a show goat, I mean now, and he's still in my opinion, he's still in show goat ready. So if I wanted to enter him into any kind of contest, I probably could place, because this dude he got it going on. I mean, I give it to him. He's a good looking goat. He really truly is. I had one other goat in my lifetime that was a better looking goat than him. And I've owned probably 30 or 40 goats in my life. Now I don't do show goats, but for a goat, yeah, this is he's a pretty good looking goat. I'm gonna run off here and grab a couple of washers. That's all I need. To the rice.
How you doing, Dad?
Hey, how's it going?
Want something?
Washers.
No.
Thank you.
Rubber or?
Metal. Yeah. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? I need some hinges too. Well, we'll get them while I'm in here. Wow, we don't have a... I'll get that when I go to Lowe's. Okay. Flat washer. 10 cents each. That'll work right here. Need something like that. Then maybe something this big would work. Need some smaller washers just to hold that. I get smaller. Hold the screw in place. This y'all don't like. Do I have any cash on me? Shoot. Hope so. Eco Fleets. How much of these? You know how much a bag of this is right here?
No, fuck my own.
Oh, $7. Okay.
We do. Let me check and see if we got some in stock. Give me just a second. How much were they?
Oh, I saw one that was 10 cents, so I didn't look at any of the other ones. I can go look real quick because it's probably gonna be easier and faster for me to do it. Oh my God. What in the absolute, excuse me. How you doing? What in the absolute hell? Oh, God. This is silly as shit. So it's 23 cents, 16 cents, and 10 cents. So 23, 10, and 10. I think I got 3.
Off to your left, and if not, it's on the back wall.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's hard. Let me help you.
Thank you.
Say it again. I don't think so, but let me check and see. Hold on just a moment. Okay.
All right, the large one was 23 and the others were 10.
Are they swords?
No.
Okay, 46 cents. 1954.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, thanks. You guys remember like ancient history when it was like a year ago? When I was like the only person running around here with a mask on? Do y'all remember that? I mean, I'm talking about like ancient history. 12, 13, let me see, what's this? February? Yeah, a year ago. I was like the only person running around with a mask, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. Y'all remember that? And then Ashley was like, yep, you're taking your gloves off wrong. You remember that, Ashley? It's been like ancient history ago. It's been so long ago. How many people are truly like me are tired of this freaking pandemic? I am so tired. I really am. I'm tired of this shit. I really truly am. I am so tired of this pandemic. All right, let's talk about the vaccine. You know, this is something that's been on my mind for a moment. It's a girl or a guy? That's a cool little contraption you got there. That's a girl. That's neat. It's like a moped. It's a neat little contraption. It's like a bicycle with a motor on it. It's neat. I think it's cool. Get tired of pedaling, just turn on the motor, and it'll drive itself, I guess. So anyway, this is the thing I had. Because I overheard my wife talking about the vaccine yesterday with some of her coworkers, and I'm dead set on not taking the vaccine. That's just me, okay? Not enough research has been done, and if it has been, then I'm just shaky and iffy about this vaccine. Now, if you got a difference of opinion, please keep it as that you have a difference of opinion. All right, let's not argue over things that don't matter. And I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't matter. Y'all ready for this? It shouldn't matter if I take your vaccine or not. Why? Because if your vaccine works so well, guess what? You're not going to get sick from me anyway, even if I do have whatever it is. Is that logical or what? Can somebody help me with that? Right or wrong? Help me out. Yeah, I'm just not feeling this vaccine. It came out far too quick for me. It doesn't feel right. I don't trust it. It just yeah, and in my gut, it's just saying that the vaccine came out far too quick. It normally takes years of research for them to come up with something, and all of a sudden, whoa, we got a vaccine. What triggered it? I can understand if one company came up with a vaccine, but we got like 3 or 4 companies that have vaccines right now. It was all planned. Yeah, I can see that. 60 degrees in Ireland. Oh, it's full of hope. Hey, full of hope. How you doing, babe? It's like 62 degrees here in Virginia. I'm trying to see what temperature actually is. I can't tell. Yeah, a lot of folks said it was all planned. Some people, we got conspiracy theories. Even if it, without the conspiracy theoricalness, whatever. Yeah, I can't get with this vaccine. Now, Jennifer, on the other hand, she was like, oh, I believe the science, blah, blah, blah. Hey, babe, take it. If you feel like that's what you got to do, then do what you got to do. They couldn't pay me to take it, and I heard that they were going to try to start paying people to take the daggone virus. If you got to pay somebody to take the vaccine, if you got to pay somebody to take the vaccine, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? If you got to pay somebody to take a vaccine, what does that tell you? Tell you it's bullshit. It just is, okay? Yeah, I mean, that's just BS. The virus, or the V, I'm not taking it, or the vaccine. Even my dentist said 5 to 10 years to develop a safe vaccine. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. I'm not gonna take it. They would have to give it to me, kicking and screaming, tied down, kidnapped. And I was thinking about it this weekend. I said, because I heard this number, like, okay, they're paying people $200 to take the vaccine. And then I was like, could they pay me $2,000 to take it? No. Could they pay me $20,000 to take it? No. Could they pay me $200,000 to take the vaccine? No. Even with me giving it a second thought, 200 G's, I'm talking about 200,000 USD. And that's a good question for you guys. For people who are dead set on not taking this vaccine, could there be any amount of money that they paid you to take it? If I were young and strong, hey, Kansas Terry, I would not take it either. As it is, I will be getting. Oh, as it is, you'll be getting it. Okay, and that's your choice, Kansas Terry. And I know my mom went and took it, you know, and she's older and sickly and everything, and you know, she's like, yeah, I'm taking my vaccine. Okay, let me know how you feel. Now, I talked to some people this weekend who have taken it, and these people both have had the virus, and they both got sick like they had the virus again. Then they commenced to tell me a story, because you know, anytime you're taking a vaccine, you do realize that they're giving you a portion of the virus when they give you the vaccine. Everybody is clear about that, right? Everybody understands that when you take a vaccine, you're getting a part of the virus injected into you. Does everybody understand that? All right, so hopefully you guys get that part. I'm gonna run over here. Nah, I'm not gonna run over there. I was gonna go over to this little home place, but they usually have stuff. Second one is bad. All right, the virus they give you is supposed to be dead. See, let me explain something to you guys. Now, I gotta tell you guys from where I'm coming from. So you're talking to you're listening to a person who grew up in Texas that was still segregated in the 70s and 80s. I am black. I don't look it, but I am black. Okay. So when I hear vaccine, I hear Tuskegee. My cousin received a vaccine and did not have any side effects. Oh, that's the one that's the nurse. So it is live vaccine. Laugh out, you look black. Well, we're mulatto. You know, they came up with a term for us. But listen, you're also listening to someone who is, you know, trained in the military and trained military police. So when I speak on things, I'm not speaking on things just, oh, that's the way I feel about it and that's it. No, I'm speaking on things from a lot of life experience. A lot of life experience. As a matter of fact, I just had a conversation. Do y'all know that they were doing Tuskegee test all the way up until like the 90s? I want to say it ended in like 93. They did like 50 years of tests of giving black people syphilis. Hello? I understand. I am too. Laugh out loud. I am lighter than you. So is Jennifer. We always have this complexion debate. And she's like, oh yeah, the only reason you're darker than me because you get more sun. Well, you should get out in the sun more then. Zika was a trial run. See, I'm not familiar with Zika. But I hear Tuskegee. I hear giving blankets to the Indians. See, I don't trust that, and I really wish I could. I wish I had a different channel so I could just use foul language like I want to. Can't do that. have a brand here I'm trying to keep. I will say bullshit, and I got to call bullshit on this vaccine. I got to call it. You know, I'm throwing my bullshit flag on the vaccine. I'm charging you with 15-yard penalty. You losing your downs, and y'all got to punt the ball. I mean, it sounds like major bullshit to me. I hope I'm wrong, but how many times on this channel have I told you guys something and wasn't wrong? Even when I predict the stock market, I'm rarely wrong. Sometimes I am. But matter of fact, I'm proud to say over the last like 15 to 20 trades that I'm all green in the stock market. Right as of this morning. I closed out another trade this morning. Sucker ran up, boom, instantly bought on the downside, and guess what the market did? Went down. And I wanted to sell, but I didn't want to use a day trade on it, so it popped back up. But I'm sure we're gonna tank down again. This thing is huge right here. Wow, wow, wow. These big old supportive beams they bringing in. So anyway, yeah, to me the vaccine is bullshit. I mean, and I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm gonna tell you guys the way I feel about it. I have researched, and for me, I don't have, and I trust the science. I trust, you know, if you take for face we are going through a pandemic, and if you know, social distance, and if you wear a mask, it cuts the numbers. If it was to cut the numbers any, if it could help save anybody from any kind of hurt, sickness, or even death, why wouldn't you want to try to help your fellow man? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway. But when it comes to this vaccine, I just... See, also you gotta understand where I'm coming from as well. I come from a place where I didn't have a choice but to take every injection they gave me. I remember this one time I went to medical. And there's always a rumor in the military that if you piss somebody off in medical, they lose your shot record. Right? So this one time in medical, I was dating my kid's mother. She was a dental tech. That's medical. And I think she had gotten upset with me or whatever. And some kind of way my shot record was lost. Do you know they pumped me with doggone like 20 injections? 20 injections within 2 days. I have no idea what the hell they gave me. Zero idea. Zero. Oh my. Wow, that was rough. There's a bunch of water, as you guys can probably hear. Dear Lord. It's just the start. Then you're registered for second and third. Oh wow. Okay. Gotta go. Have a great day. You too. Dear Lord. Yeah. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good on injections. Yep. Matter of fact, it's probably been long overdue for me to get a tetanus. I think you're supposed to get that every 10 years, right? Something like that. But yeah, when I left the military, I was like, yeah, I'm not getting shot up anymore. It's just like when you get, when you take the flu. Oh, my cryptos are amazing. Oh, amazing. Yeah, and I don't know if you was in here last week, but I introduced a new platform that I have where the company will actually trade cryptos for you, and you earn like 1.4% a day minimal. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but over the contract, that's like 21%. And they have more, they have better. But yeah, my cryptos are amazing. From where I started to where I am now, I'm like 10x. Literally, I'm almost 10x. And those traders know what that means. That's 10 times, where I started. So I'm extremely happy. We talked about that a little earlier too, how Bitcoin this morning went over 50. I don't know where it is now. I've been live, but oh yeah, I've been taking profits. I've been taking profits and putting them somewhere else. I got silver. You sent me silver. Yeah. and then I'm still trading stocks too. So I've been catching the market going up and down, and I've been doing pretty well with my options as well. You got to wait. You should not have waited to the last minute to try to get over. Let me see what else. So that's good. The Bitcoin mining, really good. Bitcoin investment. That I've been doing it for this. I think this is my 21st day, and I think I'm up right now. Well, it's kind of hard to say where I'm up right now because I'm like halfway through my contracts. But if I had to guess, I'm probably up 15% on those investments. But at the end, when they all settle, I'll probably be up another 15%. And then if Bitcoin keeps rising, I think Bitcoin's probably gonna hit 55,000 within the next week, 10 days. That's my prediction. Don't anything you hear on this channel, treat it as educational purposes only. We do not give financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Don't take anything I say as gospel or golden. All this is entertainment purposes only. Anything you think you learned or think you heard one way is only for. We're saying here, I'm about to test a strategy with binary to see if I can 1 meal in a day. That's what I'm talking about. If that works for me, please share. I mean, if that works for me. If that works for you, please share. I know you will though. But yeah, the cryptos are going well. Stocks are going well for me. But this is a long time coming. I put a lot of hours into all of them. Wait a minute, did you say 1 mil? 1 million a day. I remember when I first started trading. I'm gonna tell you guys this story, and I'm getting out of here because I've been rambling too long. So when I first started trading stocks, and when I first got into options, my best friend got me involved in the stock market, and then I went ahead and I like 10x what he was doing because I found Robin, found this other platform where if you put your money in, they give you like $15,000 trade, and I've blown. Let me see, I've blown at least two $15,000 accounts, and I've blown like an $80,000 account. So you can't tell me about losing money. I'm like losing money with the best of them, or I have lost money with the best of them. But you do that kind of stuff when you don't know what you're doing. And then as you learn throughout this has been years coming. And I remember the first day I had $1,000 day. I was so excited. And this is what I tell you guys. If you got people around who don't fan your flames, and they're not willing to pour gasoline on your flames, kind of look at them sideways, okay? So and I know if he watching, he knows this is the truth, and he knows he's always Johnny come late anyway, so it don't really matter because it's the truth. And he knows he's my boy and I love him. What sort of money do you need to enter your strategy? I was gonna ask you that too, Ashley. So anyway, I had my first $1,000 day. I think I took like maybe $200 or $300, and bam, I caught the option right. Boom, ran up to $1,000. I sold. I was excited. I called him. I showed him the proof, and I said, "Man, imagine if I did $1,000." I said, "I can't wait to have a $10,000 day." This dude threw so much salt and put so much water on my flames, and I sat there. If you listen to people, you will get demotivated about what you're doing. Y'all do realize that, right? My mouth is getting dry. Let me get a mint. Yeah, if you listen to the naysayers, and sometimes the naysayers are your best friends, your parents, your closest co-workers. Sometimes the naysayers are even you. And you got to fight this. It's always a constant struggle to get to success. And sometimes you got to fight to get, no, not sometimes. All the time you have to fight to get your success. So I said that, and this dude, man, you might have got lucky this time, and you just, such and blah, blah, blah. And it lit such a flame. It lit such an inferno within me. I went on a tear looking for stocks, and I used to be up at like 2 and 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. I'd be back up at 5 and 6 pre-market looking at stuff and everything and planning my trade strategy. And I'll never forget it. I bought Netflix, and I bought I think I was able to afford maybe like 13 options in Netflix. This is back when Netflix was like, I don't know, $200 maybe. And I caught Netflix. I had it, I held it overnight, and Netflix went up. Netflix was just poised to run. And Netflix shot up the next day. I think it went up like, I don't know, $20 or $30. And I had 13 options, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I hadn't gone through any kind of training course or anything. I just bought the options. My account went from like $1,500, $1,600, $2,000, I mean, this is how fast it was going. $2,000, $3,000, $3,500, $3,800, $3,500, $3,200, $4,000, $4,200, $3,800, $4,500, $4,700. I mean, it was just boom, boom. It was going, and I was on the phone with this dude on speaker, and I'm watching my account blow up. And I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. This thing is running like crazy. He's like, take it out, take it out. I said, no, man. One thing I know about runners, you don't stop a runner. So finally, when my account got to plus $13,000. $13,000. Because see, in the back of my head, remember, I'm still hearing him in the back of my head saying, let me see, I went through the naysayer phrase in 2017. Actually, it was sort of, I'm going to test with $100 to see if it can work for anyone. Sounds very suspect, Ashley. See, that's what's so funny. Because remember, I want you guys look full of hope. Do this with your hands right now, and repeat after me. The information that I think I know is on the inside of this circle. Everything that I don't know is on the outside. Because just like my boy didn't think I could take 1,300 and turn it into 13,000. Ways that you can do that. As a matter of fact, I'm researching another just to give credence to what Ashley is saying. I'm researching another platform where you can technically take $100. Listen to this. You can take $100 and they give you up to 100 times that to trade on. I just told you guys that I had platform where you put 300 in, they give you 15,000 to trade with. I just said that. And then there's another one. I bought another one where it was like 3,000. You get like $80,000 to trade with. So that's not unheard of to have a platform where you can take $100 and use a strategy and turn it into $1 million. It's not unheard of, and it's not suspect. Ashley, when you figure it out, hell, even if you turn it into 100K, let your boy know, because I'll be the first one to drop like a G into it and then turn that 100K into $1 million. I mean, that 1,000 into $1 million. If you can turn $100 into 100,000, I can definitely take 1,000 and turn it into 100,000. Just makes sense. That's mathematical sense right there. So yeah, Ashley, go. Because remember, folks, you don't know. I'll say we don't know what we don't know. And just because we think we know something, that doesn't mean that what somebody else knows doesn't exist just because you don't know it. So the moral of the story on this channel, guys, have open minds. Because see, a lot of times when your mind is closed, and full of hope, I'm not beating up on you, I'm just putting this out to everybody. A lot of times if you don't open your mind like parachute, if you don't open it, it doesn't work. It's almost like a closed hand. A closed hand cannot receive a handful of cash. A closed hand can't do that. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can't. And stop looking at money and resources as finite and limited. They're unlimited. Shit, there's like what, 300 quadrillion bazillion dollars floating around this planet, and hell, they print more every daggum day. But one thing I know, there's a finite level of BTCs, and the last one's going to be mined in what, 2147 or something like that. I'm so happy I'm mining right now. Oh my god, I want to have 2 more mining machines. I want to have a big one. I want to have one that's, see, if I told you guys what I was mining every day, y'all would probably be like, oh my god, crazy. No, dollars are not worthless. I can take these dollars right here, and I can go right here to this store, and I can buy in that store whatever the heck I want. No, dollars are not worthless. Not right now. They might be going down in value, but they're not worthless. Because I can stop in this neighborhood I'm in right now, and I can find the first person walking, be like, hey, I got $20 right here. What you gonna do for it? So it's not worthless. It's very valuable, but it has a perceived value. See, I think a lot of times we have to, I'm trying to put this as delicate as possible. I think a lot of times we have to just kind of step out of our own way sometime. And I'm speaking to everybody right now. I'm passing by my old house just to check tenants in here. Just want to see how they keeping up the property. Yeah, a lot of times we got to get out of our own way, because yeah, we tend to, and I learned this when I was in network marketing. A lot of people have stinking thinking. Like, unfortunately, I contribute this. I contribute my best friend as having stinking thinking, because he yesterday, but soon it will be worthless. The trillion stimulus devalues it even more. I agree with that. I truly agree. What's up? How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Say again? Oh, my book it took off. It's doing well. I sure will. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna drop you one off. I will. What's your name? Hold on, let me write it down. I'm gonna autograph it for you and everything. Man, it's beautiful. No, I don't live over here no more. Yeah, I moved. I got a farm now. Yes, ma'am.
Where the farm at?
Out in Chesapeake.
All right, congratulations, baby.
Thank you so much.
Making moves.
Yeah, we making some moves.
Hey, you told me about the book months ago. I was out here cutting the grass. Now you
I
know.
sure did. Yep. Do me a favor, text me,
Okay,
and I'm gonna bring you a copy. Okay.
I am.
Yep.
So you gave that place up.
No, I still we got renters just moved in.
Let me tell you something. You started that garden around there,
Yes, ma'am.
and you had to get your farm.
I had. Well, you know, I used to garden at my old place, but when I moved over here, I took it to a whole nother.
Oh, so you had the farm already?
No. We just bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, but from where I moved from, I used to do a little garden here and there, but over here I had a huge garden. I got trees over there and everything.
I've seen that garden. You know, I made me one, right?
Oh, did you?
Cause you know, me going to his house, we would go and we look through. That's
Okay.
he got a garden, and I always wanted a garden. He used to always garden. So I started a garden,
Okay.
and it took off last year. Did really. The bugs just gave me such a fit last
Yeah.
year, though.
Use diatomaceous earth.
That's what I got.
Okay.
I ended up getting it, but they was attacking, and then I went so big.
Okay. Yeah.
I grew this year. I'm not gonna go so big
Because
I was getting so much stuff that I was trying to give it away and
right.
couldn't get it away
Couldn't
fast
get away
enough.
fast enough. Yeah.
Right. So I ain't gonna do it that big this year. Just
Gotcha.
enough. But Mr. Robert and Leon, they like it. You know. But I'm gonna definitely text
Yeah.
you.
Text me just to remind me.
Okay.
And I've been admiring your fence. I think I'm gonna put a fence in like that around my place out there. Cause that's tall. I like that.
That's 8.
That's 8 feet, yeah, huh?
Yeah, but you know I had to go and get approval for that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Through who? The city?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Look, I got approval. I went to him, and the girl say, because I thought it was always 6 foot.
Yeah.
And she said, is this residential? I said, yes. And she said, get a permit.
Okay.
And she said, what you putting in, 6 foot or 8 foot? I said, well, how high can I go? She said, you can do 8 foot.
Okay.
So I got permit paper. So they ever come with anything. That girl signed it and gave it to me.
Okay. Yeah.
And I had that boy to bill it.
Okay.
But the thing about it is, the way he did it makes me so sick. He asked me and I didn't know. He said, you want the fence to run with the ground?
Oh, yeah.
So that made it go lower. I wanted 8 foot all the way around.
Okay.
Because me being a woman,
right,
I don't want, and see, it was an incident where those new houses came up, they broke into one, and the police came, the boys jumped right in that fence. See, that's what I didn't want. Okay. Yeah. I want to give you a time to scare that.
I know that's right.
That's why I got it smooth, nothing to put your feet on.
You can't climb it. Yeah.
Yeah. Either you're going to jump and hold with your hands and try to get your body over, but you ain't going to put your feet on nothing.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind.
Okay, will do. All right, good to see you. Right, good to see you, Mr. Robert. Y'all take care. All right. That's some of my old neighbors, y'all. I forgot I had told her I was going to bring her a book. So I'm gonna do it. I got several of them in my garage. I'm just going to grab one when I get home and autograph it for her and bring it over to her tomorrow. I don't live too far from where I used to live now. I always come through here and just check on my stuff. I think a good landlord should do that. Don't y'all think so? We we left gifts for our tenant. They walked. I got that idea from a girl I did some work for. I can't remember what we was talking about. Probably not even important now. Oh, I think we was talking about mindset. I buy some real ASAP. Let me pull over so I can read y'all's comment. I'm sure y'all was. Let's see here. Okay. Definitely let you know dollars are worthless yesterday, but soon it will be worthless. Currency is energy. You can have as much as you want. Amen to that. I get money and buy something real ASAP. Silver, land, gold. Crypto gets fast bucks, but I would never rely on it. Just get loads of money and buy food, solar panels, hyperinflation if close. Ashley Young, it's paper given the value by government. What Ashley is talking about is, all right, let's talk about currency. Let's talk about money. Let's talk about the mindset of money, since this has come up. And I know where Ashley's coming from, because money, if you look at it as currency, okay, so have you ever wondered why money is called currency? It's called currency because it flows just like a river. You ever wondered why you had to take your money to a bank? The river flows next to the river, the bank. You did. You called it. Yes, you did. You said it. You said it. You said it. I'm just waiting for ETH to go up to 2,000. What's wrong with ETH right now? Yeah, Ashley's not. She's not talking about fiat currency. She's talking about currency. The movement of currency. Yes. And you have to speak to your currency. You got to treat it a certain way. It's like when I have fiat dollars, all my fiat dollars, the faces are turned the same way. They all, they're all looking the same way and everything. Money or currency, two different things. Maybe we shouldn't have this conversation. But there should be a flow, all right? And it should go out and it should come back to you. That's why I gave the example of a closed fist. Closed fist can't receive anything. Nothing. Let me see, I checked that house already, checked the other house already. I have gone over there. I haven't gone over there lately. Let me go check them. Yeah, I've been over here. Let me see it. Oh, I can check this other one. Sorry. Oh, it's all good. Nothing to apologize about. Yeah, nothing to apologize. We all here to help each other. But I'm gonna tell you this fiat, as long as it has a perceived value, I'm gonna keep getting it. Not sure. Maybe fees on the network too high and people looking. Yeah, I know Cardano is running. I know it's doing well. But ETH's predicted to be at like 50K before the end of the year. You know, a lot of folks. I've heard people say 50. I've heard people say 20. If he went to 10, I'd be really happy. I usually clench fist when talking about God's grace. You use a clenched fist. God's grace. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe fee. Okay, cool. Caught up on chat. Yeah, I mean, and guys, try not to. And I know we speaking. I know a lot of us speak with definitive statements, but be a student. Be a student in life. That's one thing I try to do. I try to be a student in life. Matter of fact, I was up till like 2, 3, 4 o'clock this morning just learning stuff. Just let's see here. Mine made me a fortune. Yes, my Dogecoin. Oh Lord, what did I do? Let's change the subject. I know. Yeah, let's talk back about mindset, because I believe that, not even but I hate to say I believe, because then there leaves some doubt in there. I know for a fact that your mindset is going to, and your attitude is going to determine your altitude. I know that. And I'm glad I got a chance to talk to her, because I've been wanting to talk to her about her fence anyway, because she has an 8-foot tall fence. So I'm thinking maybe I should put one of those on the back side of my property. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because even though I love my neighbors that are directly behind us, I caught them dumping stuff on my property. I think they think it's theirs. Because see, our fence line goes, but then it stops, but our property line keeps going. So I'm gonna end up having to talk to them, because, and I don't know for certain. I think they raked up their yard, and I think they picked up their tree limbs, which they're my trees, but the limbs had fallen on their property. I think they put all that stuff on my property, when they really could have just taken it across the street and put it on the city's property, because they got a bunch of tree limbs and crap over there anyway. So I'm gonna end up probably burning a bunch of crap this summer, when it gets warm, just to get rid of it. We'll see. I don't know. My neighbors are always burning something, so I probably should just use them. I need a barrel. I don't really want to burn stuff in the yard, because it can, it could get away, and I don't have a water source back there. So and my seller had already told me about him burning up stuff and having to go get his tractor to go put the fire out. He's a firefighter, so I used to be a firefighter in the Navy, and that ain't nothing like a wildfire. So the last thing I need is a wildfire in my backyard, which is like 2 acres. I don't need that. Which it would clear everything out, and I would be able to get some sun back there, and I'd be able to put in a huge garden. But anyway, it's all good. I digressed. But I told you guys I was gonna tell that quick story, and then I was gonna get off, didn't I? So that was the story of the day, that the first day I made $13,000 in the market. It felt good too. It felt amazing. I haven't been able to do that since. And I'm not as reckless now with my trading as I was then. I see something, I get 30 or 40% on something now, I'm taking profits. And now when my limit is, if I lose 50% on a trade, I go ahead and get out of it. But it all depends right now. It depends on how much time I have left in the trade. Like this morning, that trade I had, it ran up to like 30-40%. I let it roll, because it's a small trade, and it's not enough that even if I lose everything in that trade, it's not going to kill my account. But if it goes the other way and it goes in my favor, it's gonna make a huge difference. So you just learn a certain strategy when you're trading, when you're trading. Period. When you're investing and trading, you learn certain strategies. So Ashley, bang, Please. Please, 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 please. You figure out how to turn 100 into $1 million, please talk me through it. Ash just made me a ton of money with Bitcoin. She contacted me a few years ago. She's like, hey, set up an account, blah, blah, blah. I would love to see what Jennifer's account looks like now. Since Bitcoin hit, I don't know where it is now. Can somebody tell me what BTC is right this minute? If I had to guess, it's probably like 47. I will. I know you do. Ash is my girl. 2 acres. 2 acres. Heaven. Check out wind token. Who said 48.7? I said 47, so I was pretty close. It's probably been down to 47, hasn't it? 2 acres. Heaven. You know what though? Don't get me wrong. I love our property where we are. I just want more. I want more and I want bigger. I was talking about that right before the live. Talking to one of my friends. And what's 49? 49 what? 49,000? Are you asking the question? It's been up to 50. I think it went up to what? 50,300? I think that's the high of the day. And it may test the high of the day again. I presume it'll probably come down a little bit more. And then maybe run up. Who knows? Maybe I'm looking for 50,000 support. That's what I'm excited for. Oh, 50,006. So I'll be happy when it gets above 50 and 50 is our support. That's when I'm going to take some serious profit. I would really like to see it get to 55, 56. At that point in time, I'm taking a huge profit. And don't get me wrong, I've been taking profits, as we've been going up. So I'm playing with house money right now. Definitely. But I'm funding another investment opportunity as well. So I'm looking at and I got about another 8 to 10 days where I got to make a move. So I'm looking at that. I'm not gonna give y'all the secrets. I'm not gonna give you the secret sauce on a live. If you want to know what I got going on, email me. I'll be happy to show you. Happy. Check out Wind Token on Binance. All right, so let me take a snapshot of that. Because if Ashley's calling it out, then it's about to make some moves. What's it sitting at right now? So I can know what I'm gonna leverage. Keyword leverage trading. Ding ding. Are you by chance getting into that, Ashley? Is that what you're gonna be doing? Leverage trading? If so, I will sign up with an account with you instead of this guy I've been following on YouTube. Because I'm about to sign up and get me an account. I really wasn't gonna do any trading because to me that's too much work. I like the idea of the AI doing our trading for me. But I was thinking, I was like, well, at least I can go in and I'll be able to read my charts. I mean, because I'm pretty decent with reading charts. I just don't have a way of trading crypto up and down. Only thing I can do now is trade it up. Is that a game token? Okay. I don't really know how to take that one. I guess that was a question to Ashley. Looks like nobody's here. And see, another thing on my routes, I've been really trying to pick and choose where I go because some of my houses have corona. We have known cases. So look, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Ashley, I'm gonna give you a shot later, Ashley. But yeah, thank y'all for being here. Sending y'all some love. I'm gonna answer this call. I know it's gonna be a lengthy conversation. Y'all be blessed.